What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ matches, and today I'm bringing you my most recent NLBC run, which is Next Level Battle Circuit. And again, for those of you who aren't familiar, NLBC is a weekly Dragon Ball FighterZ, well, not Dragon Ball FighterZ, but weekly fighting game tournament that usually takes place out in New York for pretty much, fighting game players in the tri-state area. But again, as I've said before, with, the way the world works right now, they resorted to running the tournament online. And so between this and COM, I've actually been having a lot of fun entering these online tournaments, and this was my most recent run. These are matches from a week or two ago, but I neglected to do the post-com form right away, so you're only just now getting these. And I actually, now that I think about it, there's actually an NLBC tournament today, as of the recording of this video, that I'm not currently participating in because I'm covering these matches instead, and I was already behind, so I didn't want to stockpile even more footage to get behind on. So here I am. But as you can see, my first match was against an opponent whose fighter's name was On the Dead Homies, running a team of Kefla, Goku Blue, and Broly. The Kefla didn't worry me too much, despite the fact that she started off very strong, got a pretty good combo, forced me to spend my Sparking early, and the fact that I'm running into 236S. But the Goku Blue, and more importantly, the Broly. I know how I feel about blue-haired characters, but you definitely know how I feel about Broly, man. Every week that character has been my downfall, man. Oh man, he gives me nightmares. But it's alright though. We get in the Android 18, jump back heavy on the Kefla, take her to the corner. Pretty good combo. I call it the EX17 just so he can't raw tag or call any assists, and he throws out a 5M, and I got slapped up. It just was what it was. Tags in the Goku Blue. I jump back, try to raw tag in the base Vegeta, kind of get caught there, but it worked out in the end. We down tech because he didn't confirm off his combo well enough, and then we get the full combo on the Goku Blue. Down tech buttons. It's the online special. I'm a master. I'm an online warrior. He reflects. Low-key was trying to bait it out. I didn't do it properly. And then, he gets a full combo, and I lose my base Vegeta. Honestly, this is one of the few matches where going into it, I kind of just I didn't go into it with like a defeated mindset of feeling like I couldn't win. It was just one of those things. I'm like, every week, bro, I have to fight this character. I'm so fed up with Broly. And the crazy part about Broly is that I never liked him. I've hated fighting him since he came out. Ever since he sucked, I didn't like Broly. I've always thought he was really lame as a character. I never liked his movies. I didn't like him in this game. I didn't think he was fun to play, and I thought he was even less fun to fight. Now, he's getting stronger and stronger as a character, and everybody's playing him because he's top tier. Like, I'm seeing so many Brolys lately. It's like, man, do y'all feel my pain? Hit the like button if you feel my pain. If you agree that you're just tired of all these Brolys, man. But likewise, I'm sure a lot of you are tired of the base Vegeta and Bardock, but at least those characters are sick, man. Broly's Omega sleep, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, back to the actual match at hand, as opposed to just whining about Broly. You can see this Kefla was putting in mad work. For all the talk I'm doing about Broly, it was really Kefla that did the majority of the workload in this matchup. Broly was mostly an assist in this first match. You see, I've already lost my base Vegeta and my Trunks, and I'm down to just my Anchor 18. That was a good call on the barrier. I didn't super in reaction to it, but I did manage to get him with a counter hit on the 2S, and with Limit Break, this actually does a ton of damage. Knockdown into the level 3. And I still need to work on my level 3 Oki with Android 18. The thing is, I got not pretty consistent. I was getting the hang of doing the micro dash for the cross up, because you can do IAD. You can do an IAD JM and you can get cross up or in front if you micro dash. Well, if you don't micro dash, you stay in front. If you do micro dash, you go behind. And it's really not visible or noticeable to most people and to the normal human eye, like to the untrained eye, but it is more ambiguous if you do the super jump IAD. So that's something that I've been working on. You see right there, I kind of wimped out though when I did get that level 3, and I just went for medium 17 call, and for all the good it did me in the long run, because Broly's still out here just having his way with me, just throwing me around, putting his fist all in my gut. He's not the only one who wants to put something in Android 18's gut, but he's the only one doing it at this moment, at this point in time. But game 1 going pretty convincingly to On the Dead Homies. That was pretty much a slobber knocker, not gonna lie. We never really stood a chance. But, I thought I should be able to turn things around. We round start kick this time into the Trunks assist off the Destructo Disc, but I didn't actually get Broly. I got Kefla. That was such a great punish. I actually reacted to the vanish, got the 2H, went for the loop-de-loop and pull. You know the vibes. Yes, sir! And that was the momentum I needed at the start of this match. Getting that 2H felt so good, and I was feeling good. Then he 2H'd me right back. The instant I went for something tricky, he immediately 2H'd me for trying to go for the knee dive. He tries to 2M with Goku Blue, because of course he does, pushing more buttons, by the way. That could have been the kill on Kefla. That should have been the kill on Kefla, but it was fine. They panic vanish, I 2H, get the kill, and we're looking very strong in this game number 2. And considering Kefla did the majority of the workload in the last match, I was like, okay, we're off to a pretty strong start. But Broly is still Broly, and Goku Blue is a character who I actually think is top tier right now. And I think that character has been strong. And I said it before, like most people thought Goku Blue was strong. He was a bit underplayed. Wow, what a jab. A bit underplayed. But that was really just because his assists weren't great, or his assist wasn't great. But now he's got assists that are pretty good. You can see he was negative there, so he immediately tried to go for a reflect. I was patient. I was able to punish, get the full combo, level 1, bring Android 18 back in, and now his Goku Blue's leaking. I'm like, all right, bet, we're looking good. No, you're looking better. There's no way we don't win this match, right? That was a failed attempt at doing the super jump IAD for the cross up. Again, like my ability to control super jump is very poor. It's something I definitely need to practice more. I've been trying to do it more and more in matches, but yeah, you know, it's just something I just got to get better at with time. That was a really good break on the Dragon Rush. It was kind of obvious, I guess I just ran up and did it. Plus, I might have done it a little bit too early after the base Vegeta assist, so yeah, he kind of had more time to react to it. That falling button with Broly kind of clapped up my dome piece, not gonna lie. He calls it the barrier, and I've mentioned it already before. I think it was in one of my previous videos where I was fighting, maybe it was Dismantle X in COM when I was going over that match. I think my new way I want to start approaching Broly is to actually not approach Broly at all. This is something I've already kind of known, but it's a strategy or a method I haven't really been employing. Wow, he tried to 2H there, and he got hit by the Destructive Disc Assist, ended to him, and I fortunately did not get armored. That was... whew. Anyway, yeah, I think the best way for me to start approaching Broly is to not approach Broly, because the thing is, like, with most of the characters I play, I don't really have a good way of getting, like, Trunks has pretty good keep out. I can play some pretty solid neutral with him, right? I've got 5S, I've got Change the Future. That was a good super dash on the 6M. I got 5S, I have Change the Future, I have Masenko, so those are all really good, right? But the problem is, if Broly gets up a barrier, there's not really a whole lot that even Trunks can do. And the only character that I play that I really feel like has a good chance against him is Trunks, if not Base Vegeta. And Base Vegeta's got the rocket kick, but you can only put so much stock into that, right? Because, you know, he can just jump. And not only can he just jump, he can jump and super dash you for the punish. Which, by the way, we did manage to clutch that second game. So I was feeling pretty confident. I was like, if we can just get another game like that, we're looking good. We're looking good. But yeah, the thing about Broly is that, like, that character has really good options against all the characters I play. 18's neutral is just not really good enough. Bardock gets zoned out. So I think what I really need to start doing, good break on the throw, is to let him come to me and just try not to allow him to get me in a block string. I keep throwing out Ki Blast during that 236s like that doesn't counter projectiles. I might be kind of stupid. I was good patience on him to block after I super dashed, and the chase down with the 5M, he got so many good hits out of Kefla's 5M, bro. That button, it has mad range and it's medium scaled, obviously, as it's a medium button, and it's just, look at the damage. Look at the damage. I pop my Sparky here and I want to lose my base Vegeta. We're not off to the greatest of starts. I said it before, but I feel like I probably should play the beam assist with this team, but I kind of like the air control that Change the Future gives me, but at the same time, I kind of get that with the base Vegeta assist anyway. But it's one of those things where, like, it feels like, you know, this combination of assists isn't bad, but isn't necessarily the strongest either. But I cover both the air and the ground, so I'm not saying it's weak by any means. What I'm just saying is it's hard for me to decide, because with 18's Destructive Disc, I'm covering horizontal range, right? And then with base Vegeta, I'm kind of covering the horizontal and a bit of the air, and then Trunks is like the anti-air assist, sort of, right? Kind of like GT Goku, but not as good. So I don't know, it's like if I play Beam, then it's like I'm doing what the Destructive Disc already does, but a little bit better. But if I play Change the Future, I'm doing what, you know, base Vegeta does, but maybe a little bit better. So I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. Anyway, you can see that we managed to get a touch here on the Goku Blue. We got Android 18 recovering her Blue F in the background, get the level 3 on the Goku Blue, and I just went in for an IAD Dragon Rush, hoping that he'd think I was going for some sort of high-low and block it. It's not exactly what happened, but it worked out in the end. We get the combo, don't drop the loop this time, knee dive, toss out that Ki Blast, hoping he would pop his Sparking. He actually super dashed. I fortunately blocked it, and I'm just fishing hard as I can for that hit on the Goku Blue, and I just was not able to find it. Destructive Disc, go for the IAD, he blocks it, but then I go for a Dragon Rush, and it looks like he actually tried to push a button there, but it got eaten by the Dragon Rush. I know that feeling all too well. I get the hit, he woke up mashing, so he got hit by the Change of Future, but I didn't confirm properly, but it's okay. Rocket Kick is here to save the day. Loop him again, boop, 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 knee dive, yes sir. Ki Blast, please pop your Sparking, and there it is. That's what I wanted. I down tech into the Rocket Kick. He was able to react and block it though, and I somehow managed to avoid being destroyed by Broly's armor, but Kefla assist is a thing, and then whew, Broly in that Lariat Express, boy, let me tell you something. That's going to be the end of base Vegeta. Yep, that indeed it is. Tough. Actually tough. Actually really tough. You know what, let me just go ahead and take a sip of this water real quick, man. That's just something else, I tell you. Again, not really sure what I'm supposed to do against Broly as Android 18. Just kind of letting Broly have his way with her. Because what else is the poor girl meant to do, man? I just, you know, she's so small, Broly's so big. It's a mismatch, you know? Get the round start 5S here. Full combo into the Broly. Boom. EX flip. Shining Slash. Like, this comeback is absolutely possible, especially if I can get rid of the Broly, right? I've made comebacks like this plenty of times before, but what does it matter in the face of a masher? You know what I'm saying? Woke up with those buttons. He immediately pops the barrier on Oki, like, okay, I can't zone him back anymore. He's tossing out these eraser blows and these key blasts. What is a young Trunks meant to do? My guard cancel whiffs. I get caught by the super dash, and just everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Broly is continuing to have his way with me. Character is just curb stomping me, as he always does. Level 3 into the Dragon Rush, sliding knockdown off the command grab. What am I gonna do on wake up? I was hoping he would go for the command grab, so I tried to push a button. I was wrong, and then I got decked in the face, and I end up losing in round 1 of NLBC, 2-1 to Broly. And you could even see that I cut this recording short because I was just like, oh, another loss to Broly. Who could have seen that one coming? It'd be like that when it be like that. Now, before we get into my first match in the losers bracket, I just want to address something real quick, because it's a question I've been asked before, and it's a question you might be asking yourself or being prepared to drop in the comment section down below. Lotus, if you hate Broly so much, if you think Broly's so good, why don't you just play him? Because that character's fucking whack, that's why. I don't think that character's cool at all. I don't like his design. I don't think he's fun to play. I don't like his movies, so I'm never gonna play him. Same thing, like same reason why I won't play Kid Buu. I think Kid Buu is the best character in the game. I'm never gonna play Kid Buu. I don't think he's fun to play. I don't like him. I don't like the character. I'm not gonna play him. Because I don't hate these characters or dislike these characters because I think they're so good and they're broken. No, I don't think they're fun or cool. That's my problem. Well, that and the fact that they beat my ass, but that's neither here nor there. That's not even the biggest reason why I hate these characters. The biggest reason why I don't like them is because I think they're lame. But that's just me. And as far as Lotus, well, why don't you just lab against Broly? Why don't you just practice more against Broly? Bro. Every time I hop on this game, it's a lab session against Broly. I can't go 2 matches online without fighting 3 of them. Like, between DBS Broly and Z Broly, I can't go more than 5 games without fighting Broly at least 3 or 4 times. It's kind of ridiculous. So I get plenty of practice against the character. I'm just not good enough yet. But anyway, moving on. So my first match in the losers bracket was against a player by the name of Kit. Now, I don't think that was actually their fighting game handle, but that's their fighter's name, and I don't remember their handle off top, so I guess we'll just refer to them as Kit for now. And as you can see, they were running a team of Fat Buu, Janemba, and Yamcha, which is a pretty menacing team. Fat Buu playing the A-assist, surprisingly though, and not the Fat Throw assist, which it seems like a lot of Fat Buu players are opting for, but the A-assist is solid. Janemba with the A-assist is pretty good, and Yamcha A-assist I think is still, you know, probably top 3 assists in the game. So yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get mixed out of my shoes. Like, he about to take my socks off and leave my shoes on. It's crazy. But we actually started off pretty strong. You see, I'm, you know, hitting him with these key blasts. Managed to find a touch on Majin Buu in just a moment. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. He goes for the button. I IAD in, and then we get the full combo. Wop 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 wop, and then I drop the loop. But it's okay because I go for the knee dive. He tries to push buttons. I thought I was connecting my mediums off my jabs, but I actually whiffed. But because he tried to mash there, he actually ended up getting counter hit by the mediums because of the spacing. And then we didn't drop the easy loop, and we got the full combo, and Fat Buu goes down. And I was like, oh, maybe I don't have too much to worry about, you know, because we're looking pretty solid in the start of this match. We got plenty of bar, didn't really have to spend any to get the kill. Janemba's holding block string pressure right now. Majin Buu's already dead. Smooth sailing through calm seas. Finally hit off the auto combo, loop this fella. Dropped it, but it's alright though. Still got plenty of bar, and I'm gonna just down tech, not down tech, but I'm gonna just, you know, land a rocket kick. What's the worst that can happen? We get the combo, take him to the corner, knee dive, call out Trunks for the Oki, and then he pops a sparking, which is fine by me. Common option for me when people pop their sparking when I'm, you know, playing basically the points, the rocket kick. He goes for the super dash though, and he does manage to get the punish. Fine by me. I'm not concerned. He does opt for the level 3 here, and Janemba has pretty good mix off his level 3, but I don't think the Oki's that good from that far away. Like, when you do it in the corner, it's pretty solid, but he went for the teleport, trying to fake me out, I guess. Called in the Yamcha, says I kind of got hit, but it's alright. I pop the sparking to keep Vegeta alive, and then immediately raw tag at Android 18, get clipped by the Yamcha assist, but he's not able to convert. I get the key blast into the empty vanish, full combo into the Trunks assist, boom boom, Dragon Rush, yes sir, Destructo Disc, level 1, level 1, level 1. That's actually going to be the end of Janemba, bringing in the Trunks, but it's fine because Trunks still has full health. I got 2 assists backing me, and he's got a Yamcha with no sparking. Now, Yamcha with some bar and limit break is still pretty dangerous, even with no sparking. I still think Yamcha's top 3 anchors in the game and top probably 10, not easily top 10, but potentially top 5 characters in the game. I can't believe I didn't 2H that. I was robbed. You can see I got counter hit. I definitely wanted to 2H that. Yeah, reflect the plus frames. Yeah, people still believe Trunks is the best anchor, which is wild to me. That Trunks is not better than Yamcha. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Anyway, though, we get the full combo. Despite what you're seeing on screen right now, Trunks is not better than Yamcha. You gotta bear in mind that I got 2 assists behind me. Okay. But yeah, I get the combo. Kind of screw up there, but it's all well and good. Key blast, but no confirm. I do manage to get him to block the Vegeta assist though into the full combo. I did the auto combo change of future there as opposed to the regular change of future, and then I underestimated the wall bounce there, so I wasn't able to convert. That's all well and good. We get a couple of touches, hit him with a 6-7. You know the vibes. We managed to take game 1 pretty convincingly. I'm like, okay, I didn't really have too much to worry about, which usually when I get knocked out in the first round of these online tournaments, I tend to do pretty decently in the losers bracket. I usually make it a decent ways in. Like I make it several games in. So that's pretty much like I'm more confident in losers bracket than I'm in winners bracket, and I think that's probably common for a lot of players because like, okay, I didn't make it as far as I thought I would have or should have, but surely I'm good enough to where I can carry my own weight down here in these shark infested waters that are the losers bracket. You know what I'm saying? We get the touch here with a tick throw, hit him with these loops, get a couple of those off the Dragon Rush. Hey, nice sir. Knee dive into the key blast. I don't know why I stuttered there for a second. And I try to hit him with the okie doke again with the knee dive into like the air dash into another button, but it didn't quite work out for me as well as it did last time. He gets the full combo, knocks on base Vegeta. Here's a fat throw. I don't know how to deal with that. I tried to mash reflect this time. He goes for a Dragon Rush. And yeah, that could have been all she wrote for my base Vegeta, I thought. But I guess he just didn't know a good enough combo, or maybe I just underestimated what Blue could do in that scenario, but it didn't matter because he got the hit again anyway. Base Vegeta died before I even had a thought in my head to pop my sparking. You can see I like quickly pushed the vanish there after tossing out the ski blast because I was trying to avoid the Janemba assist, which it worked out in the end. And then I managed to find a Dragon Rush here, knock him down, caught the EX-17, got him to get hit by that, but I didn't convert off of it. I thought I could 2H that, but I couldn't. I was actually still stuck there. He super dashes off the sparking, which was a surprise to me. I get hit by the low, and it's just, yeah, Fat Boo doing Fat Boo things. The thing is, right, it definitely felt like a case of if I get my momentum going, this guy didn't really know what to do, but really against base Vegeta or Android 18. But at the same time, I don't really know Janemba or Fat Boo that well. So if I allow him to get his offense going and get his momentum going, it's a pretty tough situation for me. Kind of put me between a rock and a hard place because those are two characters who I think are pretty strong, although I'm not sure how strong because I don't really have a lot of experience against them. Like I feel like I've been saying that a lot, and it's like, bro, you keep fighting Fat Boo and Janemba. How long can you fight them before you say you don't have a lot of experience? But you have to understand, it's just that pretty much every time I have fought these characters, it has been on camera. And you got to think about the literal thousands of matches I've had that have been against all the other characters in the game. So it's like I've fought them a bit more recently, but still in comparison to other characters on the roster, I still don't really know a whole lot about them, especially Fat Boo because I don't play as him ever. That would have been so sick if I actually jump canceled off that 5M. That would have been so godlike. I would have officially called myself a Trunks master after that, but alas, I'm not. We did manage to get the Shining Slash into the empty vanish into level 3. But yeah, it's just like it's really tough. I don't know what to do against Fat Boo on defense, man. I really don't. You can see here, I'm trying to make this comeback with Trunks. I still have full health and sparking, so like it should be possible, right? Like I shouldn't have anything to worry about. I mean, he's got 7 bars, but full health, anchor Trunks, sparking. Come on, bro. I've made bigger comebacks than this before. He gets the Spirit Ball into level 3 though, knocks me down Janemba. Again, Janemba level 3 Oki, not bad, but I don't think from full screen it's anything particularly special, so I just hold up back, jump back, try to hit him with a jump heavy off that Dragon Rush. Didn't quite get it though. But we do manage to find a change to future, knock him down with the Shining Slash, take the Oki. I'm gonna just jump over, go for the overhead. He jumps away. I managed to avoid the Yamcha assist. I'm really bad about playing around that assist in general. I get caught by the majority of the time, but I avoided it that time. And then upon his landing, I hit him with the Dragon Rush. Get the knockdown here, go for the sliding, boop, stick out the fake change of future, jump in again. Want to hit him with the Shining Slash. He guard canceled though, so he was able to avoid that. And you see I'm holding on to the sparking, because I'm like, I can pretty much afford to get hit once more, I thought up to this point, before I have to pop it. But now with him having 4 bars, I'm like, alright, if I have to block again, I should probably pop that sparking. I wanted to bait out a guard cancel there, because he guard canceled last time, so that's what happened. I was hoping he would reflect or guard cancel, but he didn't, because the last time he was in that situation, he was like, alright, bet. He tried to go for Shining Slash, I'm a guard cancel, it didn't work out for me. He mashed though, through my stagger, and I died with my sparking. Probably the biggest shame for me in this game. I feel like me dying as Trunks with sparking, as my final character, is like, I don't know. As there's probably no greater shame for me than dying with Trunks as my last character without even using my sparking. It's alright though, we shake things off. We start off strong here in game number 2. So I get the first touch with base Vegeta, convert off the Destructo Disc Assist, take him to the corner, jump heavy just to keep him in check, and they would immediately go for the Dragon Rush. Try to loop this fella, boop, boop, and we dropped it. I was feeling better this day playing base Vegeta as opposed to how I usually do, or not how I usually do, but how I was in my recent City of Mayhem run. You guys know I talked about how I wish I was playing Android 18 instead of base Vegeta that day. But as you've noticed by now, I guess I didn't point it out, but as you've clearly noticed, we're playing base Vegeta 18 Trunks as opposed to base Vegeta Bardock Trunks or 18 Bardock Trunks, and it's just, I love Bardock. I think Bardock's still a great character. I think he's a far better character than Android 18, but I just love 18, and I think this team is still pretty solid, and obviously a ton of fun to play. So, you know, the thing is, like, and I've said this before about not really knowing what team I want to play in combination of these 4 characters, and something I don't think everybody understands quite yet, because I still get comments that lead me to believe they don't get it. For me, it's not a matter of, oh, Lotus, just play what you like. You guys don't get it. I'm not worried about playing what I think is the best team or the most top tier team. I mean, obviously I want to play strong characters, who doesn't, but I love all of these characters. That's the problem. The problem is I want to play all 4, but I can only play 3. That's the real issue here. So figuring out what combination I want to play and what I like the most is the problem. It's not about just playing what I like the most. The problem is I don't know what I like the most. So I just thought I would clear that up, because I've gotten several comments of people saying, Lotus, don't worry about it, man. Just play whatever you like. Just play the characters you like the most, man. You know, don't stress it. If you want to play 18, just play 18. If you want to play Vegeta, just play Vegeta. I want to play them all. That's the problem. That's the problem. Anyway, though, you can see we're looking pretty solid here in game number 2. I know I haven't been talking a lot about the actual match itself, but yeah, we're making a pretty strong argument to win this match. He does get to touch with Fat Blue, though, instant level 3. I thought he was going to opt for the Fat Throw in order to preserve his Sparky time, and because he'd get a good mix off that anyway, especially with that Yamcha backing him, but instead he went for the Fat Throw on Wake Up. I definitely tried to disrespect. I went for an EX Rocket Kick. Didn't really work out, as you can tell, and so I lost my base Vegeta because of it. But, you know, it's all good. Let me take a sip of this water real quick. Your boy do be talking a mile a minute. I swear I be trying to slow down, but I can't help it. When I get hyped when I play this game and when I watch this game, and then when I'm like doing commentary of any kind, I want to talk about everything that's happening because the game is so sick. Anyway, water. Yeah, so you see we get him in that block from Android 18, catch him with that 2S into the full combo, and down goes this Fat Boo. Like I said before, you know, the good players I fight, they react pretty well to 2S because it's actually pretty slow. It's like 30-something frames to start up, and they super dash it, right? But a lot of players, they're not trying to react to anything on defense. They're just mashing, so a lot of people get counter hit by that 2S and they get a full combo. Or a lot of people don't know that move is plus on block, so they try to mash after they block the Ki Blast, thinking it's their turn, and then they get counter hit by 2M, and they take a ton of damage. Speaking of taking a ton of damage, we hit Yamcha with his level 3. I go for the super jump IID again, this time staying in front. Managed to actually get the touch, but I'm still not going to be able to get the kill here because I did not build the 3rd bar. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. I'm bugging. I for some reason I thought I was down to just Android 18. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, level 1, 18 into Trunks. And so it's taking things 2-1 over Kin was his name? Or Kit. His name was Kit. But yeah, so this most recent NLBC and City Mayhem run, not exactly my strongest showings, but I did okay, I guess. Well, in City Mayhem, I think I got 9th. I don't remember what I got in NLBC, but going down in the first round of winners was not exactly what your boy wanted to do, but we always make it happen in the losers bracket, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm still having fun entering these online tournaments. I didn't enter the most recent City Mayhem, and I didn't enter NLBC today, but I probably will next time. I just wanted to make sure I got rid of the footage I was sitting on currently before I hopped into more tournaments. That's all it really was. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit this video with a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all else content up when I bring you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, let's cap between the bad. Later.